So what is going on, guys? It's Brandon here.
And it's Jamie here.
And today, we're going to be giving you the final part in our 5-part series on reviewing the GBA tracks in the Booster Course Pass. And what have we got for us today, Jamie?
Oh, we've got Sunset Wild.
Oh, what happened here?
Oh god, now it's important to talk about, just with all of them, the context of it being brought back. Now, unlike a few of these other tracks, this was a fan favourite in GBA. Everybody loved this one. In fact, people would go as far as calling it the best desert track.
Yeah.
And
like, of the 3 desert tracks in Super Circuit, people revered it as the best.
They did. And one thing that massively helped this track is its gimmick. Right? The day-night cycle. It changes every lap. Sunset, Wilds. You know, Sunset, Wilds.
Yeah, it goes sunset on the first lap, dusk on the second lap, and nighttime on the third lap. And when it gets to nighttime, the music changes. Oh, the music change. Whoa.
The music in this was absolutely phenomenal in
Super Circuit's version.
In Super Circuit's version. Now, it's important to mention the decline of desert tracks. Now, desert tracks have gotten worse over time. With the exception of Dry Dry Ruins, it started off with Calamari Desert and Sunset Wilds, Yoshi Desert, Cheeseland, great, and it got worse and it kept getting worse. Now, the Booster Course Pass did a good job of reviving Calamari Desert, but
yeah, it's a good remake.
It's
a very good remake.
Aside from that, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is really lacking in desert. So when we hear that Sunset Wilds is coming back, people have been screaming for this. Oh my god, it's going to look beautiful in the Booster Course Pass. It's going to be the best looking track ever.
Like, if anything, you said to me when we reviewed this, but this should literally be the best looking track.
It is.
And
I remember I sat down and I said, before we played this track specifically, I said, if this isn't the most beautiful track in the entire game, they've done it wrong.
Absolutely.
And they did it wrong.
They did it so wrong. They did it so dirty. What happened to this course?
Now, the initial reaction. Now, people were screaming for this to come back. It came, right, and it got revealed. Everyone is screaming. And then they played it. And when we said that Riverside went from forgotten to loved immediately, opposite. This went from loved to hated on first play.
Yeah, people wanted to burn this remake at the stake.
They still do want to burn this remake at the stake.
Oh yeah. And for a lot of people, where's the day-night cycle? For some others, why are the visuals so lacking?
For others, where's the height? In fact,
yeah.
if you look at even Sky Garden, you can see that it tried.
Yeah.
It feels like a Mario... Like, at least they feel like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. This one's just lacking. It's just a flat GBA remake.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to this thing. Look, here's a funny story. I went and tested this the other night, but you actually get more height in Super Circuit from this track than you do on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Wow. And part of that, with absolutely no introduction of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gimmicks, you know, anti-grav, water, gliding.
Not even a gliding section.
None of it. You partner that with, what, 2 enemies?
There's like 3. It's 3 Shy Guys on the middle course.
Yeah, the layout's been simplified once again. The visuals...
Yeah, we're missing like 2 U-turns.
The visuals aren't helped by it being a desert track, I'll give it that. But what you have here is just... and what is sad to see, after coming off the back of Snowland, and then Boo Lake, and then Riverside, and hell, you might even feel the same way about Sky Garden. After coming off the back of those, you see the most lackluster remake for me. It's lacking in effort.
Like, one thing to note is that the reason this is such a shock, that it's lacking in so much effort, is because even Tor got this course right. Even
Tor managed to introduce that day-night cycle. Even Tor managed to have a bit more verticality than this.
Yeah, even Tor has the unique music per lap.
It's astounding how they've somehow Not only they put less effort in than Super Circuit, but they've put less effort in than Tour. Fucking Tour. The cash grab game made for your mobile so your mum can spend 100 quid. That put in more effort than the booster course pass. After coming off the back of Calamari Desert, after coming off the back of whatever remakes for deserts in Mario Kart 8, because they have looked beautiful in this game. And then you look at how the GPA tracks have been treated in the DLC. Alright, they all look great, even if some of them are functionally incorrect. Sky Garden, they all look amazing. What happens? It's a step backwards. It makes no sense. If this had been the first one we got, I at least could have justified it. This is the last one we're gonna get.
Yeah, there's no more, guys. That's why it's a 5-part series. There's nothing else.
There's no more. We're ending on this. What a sour way to end it.
Honestly, my personal thoughts on this track is that they knew this was like a revered track. People love this track. They knew that it had the gimmick because it was in Tour. And they had every liberty they wanted to add anything unique to this course. And they didn't.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
personally, I think this course still looks good. I still think this course looks good, and I will die on that hill.
Now, my personal thought is, what a fucking letdown. Of all tracks, right, to remove stuff from, why this one? Desert tracks don't get a good rep as it is. They're usually bland, boring, too easy. Right, why did they remove it from this one? Like, the amount of... Like, this is probably, for me, the worst remake in the BCP. A lot of people will go, oh, I'm being a bit too hard on it, but no. There's no reason for it to have done this.
Every right to be mad.
Every other GBA track, yes, even Sky Garden, got done on. It's been given new features. It's been given a beautiful background. This is just... But I can make the background for this in UE5 in half an hour. It's basic sculpting tool, like, and there's just nothing around the track either. You can see just the block outline of the original track. There's no like features around it apart from a Shy Guy camp with a few dancing Shy Guys. The music doesn't even save it. For me, no, this track is awful.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be everything that we have time for on this one, guys. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Share as a comment what you think of the absolute travesty Sunset Wilds has turned into. Or as Jamie called it, some shit wilds. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Goodbye, guys.
See you guys.